Hello everyone and welcome to Double Cap versus the Dunning-Kruger effect. I'm 360 No Scope, and with me here I have my partner and friend, Reformed Hunter King.
Of course, because I'm reformed. Can't go anything else.
Oh man, it's good to be reformed. So, we got an intermediate matchup here, and what do you know about these two teams?
Well, T beat CDC, which CDC was known as the top team. Pretty easily actually. So I wouldn't expect DK to get a win. Maybe a map win, but I would expect to be one-sided towards DC. We're probably gonna see a run of sorts.
I mean, you feel like Dunning-Kruger definitely has the upper hand here, and we'll definitely see. But we're getting into this game. We start off every single time with the typical King of the Hill map, and here we go. 3 seconds. Look at the compositions.
Some interesting tank lines, though.
Yeah, very interesting tank lines. And we don't have any similar tanks at all.
Yeah. So I would assume that if KE can get set up on the point, they should have an advantage. But it doesn't look like they set up.
No, they didn't really get set up on the point. In fact, they gave it up. And in fact, their health bars are quite low, but Reaper's pushing into this main wall. And with just the amount of CC we have right now, there's just so many things being thrown. Huge anti-nade!
But it doesn't look like you're going to push out on it. You would have liked to see them try to push out, take the advantage, but they just didn't. Then he's going to get walled off, but he's not going to... Not a good wall.
Yeah, no, Wiz just couldn't catch him with these walls, and Ravioli's free to do massive damage. There's the first kill of the fight. Yeah.
And not gonna matter though.
He couldn't get there in time. So at 22%, really, what do you think you need to do to break this hold?
Well, so you see the Blizzard coming online. They have Aqua, so I would like to see maybe Null that combo a Rock with to just get or you know, try to just rocket them out of the DM and throw out the Blizzard and just combo that with a pull, and you should have an advantage. They're gonna use the rally here, which you would expect them to try to get a little aggressive. I think they're gonna wait for Orissa's shield.
Oh, they're gonna go straight in with the Graviton Flux, and they're throwing to ground. It's gonna be blocked a little bit, but look at how low the entire team is. They're still holding the point and they're healing up. The Immortality Field's saving their butts for just a little bit.
Yeah, that was a huge wall from Ravioli. Really, you know, it's interesting that they're playing the sim.
And it's just
gonna
brutal.
Be a huge Blizzard. I don't know. They should be able to win this.
Well, there's going to be a counter Blizzard just right after. Wiz, it's 2 for 2 right now, but here comes more kills back, and it looks like this should be a decent hold. Null getting 1 kill in the dying seconds, but he'll have to go back to spawn and regroup with his team.
It's not going to matter because it is Symmetra. Symmetra will be back there in a few seconds, so pick was all for nothing. Good Blizzard by Fimi. Wonderful Blizzard. Able to just turn the fight around when it was all but lost.
Yeah, so right now we've got really just one last fight. Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. But they've got Orisa dropping down the bongos, but
Kit's just gonna get burned by the turret. He's gonna get stuck in their backline. Yeah, he's gonna have to get forced to touch.
And with
nice
wall,
purple, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, now the problem is when you lose so many members, you just don't have any point presence, and this should be an easy cleanup here. Ravioli finishes it off.
When they're playing the aggressive comp, and they can't set up on, so they're playing more of a bunker style, okay? But they have no way to push off the brawly comp. So you would have liked to see them swap to maybe a mirror tank matchup, and hopefully try to get an advantage off of that. So with their thing, if they played Zarya Ryan, their D.Va would be kind of useless, and same with their Symmetra, or well, not really the Symmetra, but I don't know. Like it's kind of awkward that they're playing Orisa right now.
Yeah, Orisa's one of those weird picks because she's not really a great main tank anymore with how squishy the shield is. It just kind of
interesting to see the ball too, especially with Fimi in the game playing the Mei. I don't know if that's the right pick, especially Sev on the Ana. Sev's known to be pretty good with his sleeps. came with a huge early pick. That should be enough. I would feel that DC is just gonna go and reset, wait for him. Give up point presence, it's fine because it's only gonna get to 7% by the time they fully regroup. And they'll be able to push back in.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to wait for their Ana and then re-engage. And the good thing is, it's not like there's an ultimate advantage gained. Yeah, maybe Wiz is 7% closer to his Pulse Bomb, but is that really a huge deal? I don't think so.
No, it's not going to matter. The grand scheme of things. Because you'd assume the Tracer to get her ult first. Anyways, so another huge pick, another early pick off it. Or are they just going to choose to wait it out? I feel like they kind of have to.
I mean, just these DPS stalls have been great. Wiz with a pretty quick clap, and Rinso click to the head, pretty easy.
Yeah, just let them walk right into it. See, I have no idea why they're playing the Sigma right now. D.Va just is so much better at eating that little poke damage that they're trying to play.
Well, I guess they want to go for these really close range engagements, and they're going to go underneath and drop, see who they can find. Good rotation.
Look for a boop. I'm waiting for it. Let's see what's going to happen. When he messes it up, he just gets stunned.
Oh, and that's exactly
That's why you don't play ball.
That's it's still 1-for-1 though. I'm worried about Wiz because no one can really deal with him. Flashbang misses. That would have been the opportunity. But now there's just a slight delay. Really, just
take out the Orisa. The fight one.
Well, they can't.
It's not gonna matter. Because Wiz is just gonna get a huge pulse on himself. Reveal gonna find a pick. It's not gonna matter. It's a little too late for that. You would have liked them to see get a little bit more aggressive. Now what was once all one after the first pick, or for DC, all they had to do is reset, wait, and then they got another pick. They staggered out, and now they're at 90%.
Yeah, DC just have to take a second. They've only got 10% left to give up, so this is going to be last side territory.
DK still has ult coming.
Yeah, I mean,
this is gonna go in the way of DK. So DKE hopefully.
And they're going underneath again. Wiz!
I feel to control the cap.
He got caught though. So that's one. What just happened there? Look at that damage. Oh, Ravioli Cat catching it back. So this is still a fight, but Cat just using the advantage. Yeah. Oh, Transcending trying to keep this fight alive. He just needs to win one because all that's left is LTA Kua. So he's alive, but he's just going to try to eat anything in his way. There's a desperation ball. He is. Dragon trying to close off the door to prevent anyone from coming in. Overtime will tick, and it's 1-1.
Very, very interesting. They just never reset fully, and like whenever they did reset, they would just get picked.
I mean, just what do you even do there, right? Because when
I think you just swap over to the D.Va. You have to.
Right. Well, realistically, the answer is you want to have cleaner rotations, right? Because if you're losing your support, who's the last person in, it means that you're just not rotating correctly as a team. But it's just these so tiny windows of opportunity that it feels like, oh, what did I do wrong? Well, you are open for a millisecond.
Yeah, I mean, when they're playing the Hanzo, one arrow is all it takes. Interesting. We're gonna see the pharmacy coming out from DKE. It's kind of weird. I mean, but this map is known for being a good pharmacy map with how much corners the Pharah can hide around. You see how the point's so open.
Yeah, well,
fly around. I mean, a huge rock or a huge sleep in the Rhine.
Well, right now it's all about.
Nanny's gonna get two.
Yeah,
like
it's
both
all.
tanks, that's gonna be huge.
I mean, what do you even do there? You lose your tanks, your point presence. It's really not great to try to go up front and contest a Reinhardt with Orisa, especially now.
Yeah, you cannot face tank, and now we're gonna see the Rhine Zarya. This is kind of what I would hope for on round one, because Nola is known for being a better Zarya than his other tanks, to say the least.
I mean, you can definitely make Zarya work. I do agree, though. D.Va would be so much better here, but hi Sean. Swinging it now.
Burned down fast. Aqua's gonna get the nano, or I mean, Ninja's gonna get the nano. Huge barrage. Wiz is gonna find a Ravioli.
Yeah, and Wiz coming from the side is just what they needed. It looks like DC should be able to cap this as long as they can push and control the entire point. It looks like they can.
Yeah.
They've got control. A Rhine in the front, and with Hypnotoss going down, it looks like they're going to start their timer pretty early.
Yeah, I would assume DKE with some ult coming online, they should be able to hold it for quite a bit. However, the rally and the blizzard is just going to be their only problem. They don't have anything to really counter the blizzard.
Yeah. Normally here is you just use a defense matrix, but you have to have good positioning here. That's really your answer, right?
Yeah, I mean, luckily with bubbles and everything, they should be able to counter most of it. But I feel like if it's a good one, they use it correctly, it should be able to. So Femi just needs to watch it. Like, here comes a dragon onto the high ground. Some people are gonna follow to it. Or it's not gonna find anyone.
It's gonna separate the team, but it's not being
fall.
capitalized. Oh, Haishan, how did he get that? What a snipe! And Wiz taken down, but that's the only kill in return. The kill feed is all red right now, and it's up to 50% now.
Yeah, I mean, and they only use one ult. They used two actually. They used Valkyrie and Dragon, which Dragon, let's be honest, it's kind of a useless ult. I would have liked to see it used with a grab, but I feel like they kind of needed it to try to hold him off because they do not want that blizzard to come out. If the blizzard comes out, they lose.
Well, Rinto's getting decent damage quite quickly. He could potentially get it soon. Oh, Wiz! He got read like a book. He did get one in return. Shatter puts a couple of people on the ground, and now coming in is Sean. Shatter! Oh, absolutely massive plays here by Haishan.
Need to get aggressive off that.
Yeah, and they are. I mean, this is an attempt at a push, but you just lost too many members before you could even really get aggressive. There's gonna be a high noon, and
high noon.
Yeah, Deadeye just doesn't work.
I feel like Femi waited way too long on that blizzard.
Well, he used the blizzard, and there is a touch, so Double Cap can get on the point, at least contest it. But oh, Rinto with a 2K dragon. That should be enough. Oh, Ravioli just waiting in the Graviton. Now he's back. He's ready to punch in, but Haishan finds two. He's a Doomfist, but he's now a Deadfist as he lies on the floor. The point burning away, and that's going to be the first map going over to the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Honestly, shocking. It's almost like the DKEs has had a resurgence in this second half. I mean, they started out with their first win of the season. It's almost like they found something that's certain to click.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you can just put it together, yes, it is King of the Hill and it is known to be quite random, but as long as you can get really some momentum building, it can start to lead into other games. And yeah, they lost the first point, but they won the last two. They're putting it together, and maybe we could see an interesting match here.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of surprising. I would expect the DC to win. But yeah, I don't know. Also interesting for them to play Null when he was not known to play Diva in like a Diva heavy meta, especially with Monkey being banned. You wouldn't want to play anything other than Ryan Diva right now. So it's kind of interesting.
I mean, so let's talk a little bit about those hero bans, right? So we've lost Monkey, we've lost Lucio, and
yeah, the
Soldier.
Anti-fun hero bans, the anti-fun hero bans.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, it's funny. First off, they banned Soldier. Oh my gosh! But for the most part, the biggest effect there is going to be your Monkey and Lucio, right? Because you lose a lot of speed and just the utility that Lucio provides. So you're seeing a lot more Baptiste and Anna these days.
I honestly, not even the Baptiste. I've seen a lot of Anna Mercy, surprisingly, because they're trying to get a lot of utility out of the res, which I've seen a lot of teams be able to do, because the res can really turn around a fight. Use it on like one of your high carry picks. So for example, if DKE was playing Mercy, they would want to res Wiz, right? Because Wiz is like their carry, their the one they praise.
Yeah.
So he can really turn around a fight if he reses them and you manages to find two or three,
Well, I mean,
like one of your targets that have an ultimate, a key ultimate.
Yeah, you do have to have and find time for those reses, though. And I gotta say, though, standout players right now, I gotta say, look at the DPS for DK Effect and Wiz, Rinto, both just finding those crucial picks at the moments that they need them. That's been the difference maker for me.
Yeah, definitely. think the ultimates have been on point for both the DPS. It's almost like a double capper falling short, essentially. If you want to say.
Well, we'll have to see because we've got Volskaya Industries up next, and so tell me how you feel about that.
I would assume DK's gonna stick onto the Orisa like bunker comp. So I would assume for a map like this, you would expect DK to have more of an advantage on a more defensive area like this, a defense heavy map.
It's interesting though because Haishan, we've seen him play Reinhardt. We saw it really there towards the end.
Yeah, and it wasn't even bad.
No, he got some very good kills with it. He was able to block a shatter, and I think really, I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to pull it out again. But you know, Orisa is his signature hero, and he does have defensive setups. High ground here is so important.
Yes. I would assume either back left hold on that high ground, back left to the back or the right side high ground. Just at least one of the high grounds where they can set up and just get focus picks and try to force them into a rotation that DC doesn't necessarily want to take. However, they're gonna start on the defense, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So with DKE on the defense, how do you feel about this like double projectile meta? Because or not necessarily meta, but just picks. Because I always feel like it's a bit awkward to go with, even though they have long range damage, just the Hanzo and Mei together don't have a lot of consistent damage in terms of these brawly crazy fights.
Yeah, well, basically what they're trying to do here with their comp is they're just trying to get all the value they can from pull. So essentially, if they pull into something and Wiz just there with his multi-freeze, the cryo, whatever, the freeze, he can freeze essentially like multiple targets at once. So it's like a mini blizzard every time they pull. So they're gonna try to get as much value as possible. So there's a little bit of an early rock pull combo that's not gonna find anything. So if they time that a little bit better, they should be able to do it.
I mean, the one benefit is that Wiz is already 30% to his Blizzard, but he's definitely not going to have this fight right now. All about positioning the Haishan fight pick on the Nene.
Huge pick. They're gonna have to reset.
Yeah. And again, look at that. Just as you said, you use the pull, you start to build up your ultimates, and you won first fight, but look at how many kills they actually got. Oh, huge return kill.
Yes, that's a huge return kill there. Rento's not gonna be able to get back. Neither is the Orisa. If they can regroup real quick. The unfortunate part is that they don't have a Lucio to try to speed in off of that, or get their tanks back on both sides. So they're gonna be able to just push right in because there's only 4. This the sad truth of the respawn advantage.
Yeah, so Jolt made a mistake, but he instantly got res. So for the moment, it's a 4v6, but the longer this goes, the more opportunity there is for more people to get back.
Getting a huge freeze on Aqua.
Yeah, Rinto is back in the fight. He's off to the side, but Jolt is
back on the right.
He is, and he's just trying to hold ground.
To save him, but here comes a Bob.
Bob's in a perfect position. He's just shooting people down. There is point control right now.
They're not going to be able to burn him.
Well, like, how do you leave this position? Huge anti-nade. So many people are at 1 HP. Kit so barely alive. Rento taken down by the side, and it just looks like the entire team of DKE cannot even leave this corner. They're pushing out now, and they get shattered. What even is this? There's absolutely nothing that DKE can do. They're just stalling now. They're hoping to just put their lives on the line for a couple of more seconds.
I don't know if they can. Yep, they're just gonna fall to the respawn disadvantage. It's really unfortunate, but that's just how TCP is.
Yeah, I mean, Jolt got 2 kills, died himself, but Mercy just walks up to you, presses Z, and that's it. It's 6v4.
Yeah, so right here, I would assume that DK is just looking for an under a minute hold. That's like probably the best they can search for, or the worst case scenario that they can live with. Just try to get them under a minute, so that if they don't take the time, they still have time to try to win in overtime. It's gonna be a huge dynamite. The Jolt's been known to hitting a huge dynamite just to build up his Bob really fast. Like, look, he's already at 80%. He just used Bob last fight.
Yeah, but the one good thing right now for DKE, okay, that's a viewer. But for DKE is that Nene was traded, so they've got a little bit more time to just regroup. They're looking on Gravitic Flux right now. That should be their win condition for this fight.
Yeah, but then look on the other side. They have Bob, they have Bomb, they have Shatter. Here comes the bomb.
Well, there's a bomb. Oh, barely misplaced a little bit further. But Shatter! Oh, very huge Shatter combo with the blue, trying to keep people off. But oh, look at the kill feed. It just exploded. Absolutely. Jolt and Nene combining together for 5 kills, and it looks like they should be able to finish up the rest. The point is ticking away. Oh, 3 minutes and 49 seconds is a blazing fast time on Volskaya.
Yeah, and so now if DC can get a decent defense, hold them under with no time, they should be able to just tire and win. So I would assume more of a bunker style rather than the aggressive thing that they're trying to play, because I feel like they've been getting kind of abused when they're trying to take the defense.
What do you think the answer then for a DKE is, right? So you can say like Aishan going back to Ryan, maybe Null pulling out Zarya, seeing how effective he can be with it. That's what I'd push towards.
I wouldn't see a problem with playing Orisa. They have been showing that it's probably their stronger comp, and yeah, here we see the defense from DC. Yeah, they're going for a more bunker style.
All right, are they going to stick with Symmetra? It looks like it. So we've got...
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
So right here, you're going to see them set up on the top left high ground or top right, and they're just going to use the Sim to TP back and forth. Or they're going to set up on one of the high grounds. Or one of the middle high ground, and it's TP left or right. Yeah, so they're going to set up right here on the right side. Set up with the Bastion, and then if they come up up top right, they're going to rotate all the way to the opposite side, and it's going to be really hard to actually close the distance. So for DKE, what I would recommend for them is to take the right side, go up the stairs, go through the little corridor, drop onto the big health pack. Just try to take some sort of presence on the point, try to force them down.
The only benefit right now for DKE is that they are given a lot of space. They've got some space to work with and space to execute their plan, but they've got to be precise because Bastion can pick them off at any time, and the pulls are working, but no one dead.
See, like I said, they're gonna take point presence. They're gonna force him down. They're just gonna rotate.
Oh, they're gonna sleep on Bastion. That's huge because he's just gone, but now he's picking up. Yeah, he's gone. But now there's one tick already. Wiz is already gone. So this is some presence lost, and that's the main hit scan DPS. So it is a bit of a problem for the Dunning-Kruger effect. As they lose one more member, this is going to have to be a reset.
Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, they did get a tick. A tick in 1 minute, that's nothing to laugh about. That's huge for a Bastion comp like this, especially when they're not really making any mistakes. They're kind of playing it as best as they can. So, however, we're going to see Jolt's Bastion all coming online within probably the next fight. We'll see it probably in the mid-fight, probably to try to take out a nano target or the Ana before she can actually nano. So we're going to see them try to go around all the way right. I think they know that they reset, but they're going to keep the respawn of Sev. That's very smart.
Yeah, this is incredibly smart, but he still got a kill! What is that? How does he get away with that?
That is awkward. That is extremely awkward.
Oh, and BM
Those supports messed up. Those supports messed up completely. They got a little bloodthirsty.
Well, this is going to be some point presence. Another sleep. And he's just sitting there. They don't have any presence. They've got to jump down. Now Bastion is finally back in turn form. He's going to use his kit being taken down means that the healing just isn't quite there. Hypnotoss taken down. Yeah, Wiz going down right now. Just so many ults being exploded. Fimi Jargo putting down the wall, cutting off the point.
Just putting tons of damage. Sev's gonna fall real low though. He has his ultimate, so it's something they have to back out on. He's gonna use it.
Yeah, grab it.
He's gonna find one. He's gonna find two actually.
Jolt taken.
Jolt right before he dies.
With Jolt taken down, this is some time to regroup, but with a minute and 30 seconds left, it's all about the timing now. This is really right now where you miss that Lucio, where you can just get in, try and push. But this is some time.
Okay, they have Grav Dragons. Okay, so if they can effectively take out this Immor, they should be able to win it. And Fimi's gonna find Wiz. That's painful for DKE.
How many times has this happened? Like Wiz just keeps getting found.
A little over aggressive, yeah. He gets over aggressive and dies for it. Like when they killed Sev. Sev's aim just really showed out, and he was able to kill him. They're gonna rotate the other side as they see him coming up the stairs.
Yeah, they are, but they're going in 5v6. Wiz is coming back on McCree, and he's gonna have to come from an off angle, and he is.
And it's almost like a best. It's almost good for DK to have that off angle, but they're just gonna opt to regroup, which is smart too.
Oh, look at that. Haishan's barrier is gone. He's got to wait just a minute. And oh, with the Bongo down, this is so bad time. Pushing into the meat grinder. Bastion.
Aqua's gonna find Wiz. That's huge. Kid's gonna get split off, but here comes the grab.
There's Highfield.
They need to break it. It's not gonna matter. He's gonna
oh, they found two! That just at the very last moment of it, and a shatter in combination. Oh, absolutely massive damage, and that should secure the point. But with only 10 seconds left in their first point capture, they're going to get some time back, but they've got to be blazing fast in their point.
Yes, they have to take it with some time, at least 0.01 of a second. They can take it. It's all they need. They just need some time on the bank if they want to try to win in overtime.
Well, let's see the Dunning-Kruger effect, getting themselves ready for this next push.
Well, it was almost a perfect hold. Now it's turned to the favor of DKE. I mean, they still have some ultimate. DC is closing on some, but I don't know. They're gonna be forced to use them just to try to clean them up.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but the difference is that Kit is support.
Wiz is gonna find two, actually. Might be able to turn this around. No, Aqua says otherwise.
Aqua trying hard, but it's not going to matter right now because the rest of his team will do the work for him. Wiz just backing away, and with that kill, we've got 2 minutes left for the entire team of DKE to plan their next attack.
They have essentially 3 fights left. 2 if they're trying to go for a win. I would assume that they're gonna probably go for a high noon on the flank. Kit's probably win the end of them. I feel like they have a lot of trust in Wiz to try to clutch up.
Yeah, and with 3% away from his ultimate, it's just a matter of time. You can pop the Deadeye. There's the pick. Jolt going down.
They're gonna res it though.
Push. Res. Valuable. Bob back. What is his angles? He's pushing on Dorito. Shatter hits a few. Oh. Fimi getting the first shatter, and here's a return one. Oh, Haishan dying and trading his life for it. But this is just 1-for-1 trades. They've got to get kills now, DKE that is, and they're doing it. They've gotten kill after kill after kill.
The pistol. Wiz actually popping off.
Yeah, now
all they have to do is just kill his ball. They can kill his ball.
But this is DPS. It's only DPS, and the problem is that they have no healing. There's no point presence. If you just have damage, you have to hit all your shots, and they can't. Rinto goes down, and that could just be the push neutered. Wiz getting back now with a minute left, and well, they're gonna have to fight their way through another full defense.
That's just painful for DKE. They put everything into that fight, and it was all just for nothing. They got 1 tick, but it's not gonna matter. They need to win this fight quick.
Null needs his Graviton. He's 10% away from it. There's gonna be Blizzard dropped. Can it find anyone? There's people caught in it.
That Blizzard's gonna end the game.
Yeah, I think that should. With Null going down, there's got to be a counter response. Haishan anti-nated and taken down. 30 seconds left.
That Wiz kill, they win.
Can they do it? Wiz, he's being healed back up, and he's at 1 HP.
There
down he goes.
That might be a game. I don't think Wiz is gonna be able to get back. They're gonna have to push without him.
Well, I guess he can swap to Tracer.
Painful. Yep, he's gonna have to come out with a switch. There you go. You called it.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for the Graviton. They do have Grab Dragons, and can they do damage with it? Anti-HU! And they'll put Ron. That's gonna be the main. Still, there is some point opportunity for DKE in the back is Hypnotoss. A huge pin! Down goes Rinto to a pin from downtown, and the kill feed is all red. Wiz is back, and he's tickling double cap with damage, but the only double cap here is going to be for the defense. They got 2. DKE has 1, and so double cap will win Volskaya.
Very interesting. They had such a good defense on the side of DC. It was really one-sided. They just couldn't figure out how to out-rotate them. Essentially, it was what they were trying to do.
Yeah, sometimes you can't find the timings on your rotations, but either way, we're currently 1-1 right now.
Yeah. I would assume that DKE, with the advantage of picking the map, they should be able to find something that would work for them and not work for the other side. What are the maps for escort? It's is it escort or hybrid?
Yeah.
Or
Hybrid.
what are the maps for hybrid? I forget because the map changed.
So we have, let's see,
They're gonna pick Hollywood though, so it's not
Hollywood.
gonna
Yeah.
matter too much. I would assume Wiz play Widowmaker.
I haven't seen him do it. I mean, he's playing Tracer, he's playing Pharah, he's playing all of the flex heroes. So Widow's
He's playing
definitely
a
on
lot
that
of McCree,
list.
too.
Yeah. So you can definitely do it. I just don't know.
I would assume Widow. We could see Widow coming out here for Wiz. If he plays it, he's confident on it. Then we're probably gonna see it. This is known to be one of Widow's best maps.
Absolutely.
Especially for the high ground and the long sight lines.
Well, I mean, point A on Hollywood.
Point A is not strong for
Yeah,
her, but the point B is where she just takes control.
I mean, you've got so many open spaces, different angles, high ground, low ground. Yes, it's relatively predictable in the angles that you have to, or excuse me, the lanes you have to take, but the angles are just so different. So
Yes, of course.
we see double cap here choosing to be on the defensive end first. So Kruger, we'll see if they want to go with that Widowmaker, try to maybe play out and beat this bunker, because oftentimes that's what we see on Hollywood.
Yeah, and I don't know if I would have picked Hollywood personally. This map is really strong for those Bastion cheese comps to set up in the cafe, because you're so far away from all the rotations, and then since they are so prone to running that sim, they could just TP to the opposite high ground, and just make their rotation all for nothing when they try to get into the cafe.
Well, the interesting thing here for Double Cap, though, is that they're the only ones that have run the Bastion comp thus far. DKE, yes, they've come out with Reese's Sigma, but they haven't paired it with the Bastion. And I don't know if it's because they don't feel like they have a confident Bastion player, the rotations are off, I don't know, but really the only ones to run it have been DC.
Well, Bastion in theory is a really weak hero, right? He's a little bit of a glass cannon. If like you know how to counter and you work as a team, that Bastion's gonna fall 9 times out of 10. It's really hard to actually pull off a Bastion. So I feel like DC know that the teamwork's probably not there, and that's why they're running it. Because otherwise, there's no reason to run a Bastion.
Well, I mean, the problem is that oftentimes we saw it in parts of Volskaya. On this point, you can just simply get underneath the Bastion. Yeah, he has control of the high ground, but you stay underneath the cafe. It's this weird kind of Mexican standoff where one team's on the high ground and one team's right below them. And yes, Bastion can't do anything.
Yeah, well, see now Fimi's gonna go over to his signature Torbjorn for this map. This is one of their signature maps. They played against CDC, and actually, I believe they full held CDC with this comp.
So we were talking so much about the Bastion, but instead we get to see Torb turrets. I made this joke earlier, but hey, you know, Torb turrets have 2 guns.
Torb is the new Hanzo. He's so much better right now. He does so much damage.
There's a lot of damage. Doesn't have the one shot, but he's got a turret.
Jolt's also gonna get pocketed by the Mercy. We're gonna see a lot of bobs.
Well, we'll see who.
Huge dynamite.
Dynamites are just so scary, but look at this early rotation. They're getting ready to push DKE, have control of the high ground. And in fact, Double Cap have given it up entirely. They're ready to just brawl.
Dynamite. Just keep an eye out on Jolt's ult and see how fast it builds up. See, he's already at 40%. He has the same amount as his Reinhardt, which is really surprising.
All right, well,
building it up.
Wiz going in, and they're just going straight in. Haishan's getting pinned and gonna get taken down. Yeah, but the rest of his team is just gone because Kit was able to get the return kill and null with 1. Nene taken back and he's rezzed up. So this is a wild brawl right now, but Jolt on the high ground, flicking heads right now. He's trying to focus in. Kit, 1 more damage and he's down and dead, but he's healing for now. No finding kills. It's still 1 for 1 for 1, and this does favor DKE.
And they're gonna use it. Try to turn this fight around.
But Null's just going crazy in the backline. How high of a charge does he have? Taken Aqua out of his mech. And so all that they have left is just an unmech'd D.Va. 2 people on the point. Defense should get Hero maybe a little bit quicker.
Yes. That was a really good bob coming out from Joel. It was amazing how fast he built it up due to the everything that he was really doing. With the Mercy Pocket, he's able to just one-shot headshot the squishies and another huge dynamite. Just look at that all charge build. It's already back at 40%. That fire tick damage just does so much.
How does this happen again? We see DKE trying to catch a loose member of Double Cap out, and the Double Cap member always seems to get a return kill no matter what.
Yeah. But a huge purple. It's gonna find 3, but they're not gonna be able to push off of it. He's gonna have to shatter. That's gonna be their win condition. If they can shatter and get a good view, they're gonna see huge shatter up on the Reinhardt.
Nene traded himself out, so he's at least going to be alive for a little bit longer. Wiz throwing out a blizzard on the floor, trying to catch Hypnotoss, but he's gonna fly up in the air. Aqua with 1. Yeah, and No's a huge pick, but still 1 for 1 for 1. Jolt's still not on the high. He's still staying on the low high ground. He hasn't pushed out. Oh, cheeky snipe from Haishan. As it's all that's left to support.
Just a little, haha, you're sleeping now, and they're gonna get out.
Yeah, this is gonna be the point taken and cat by DKE, so.
Yeah, so Sev's gonna come up on the nano. I would assume they're probably gonna nano the Nini to try to build up his shatter in this next fight. We're gonna see both tank ultimates from DKE. Honestly, what you really need to try to push through this this long little point 2.
Yeah, you can also use the ever so reliable grab dragon. They've got it, and there's no mercy. Oh, there's Bob, but he's asleep. He gets to do nothing.
They did nano him, so it's honestly a waste of 2 ultimates. I don't know if I would have nanoed them there, especially when you know that they have the sleep dart. They're just gonna sleep.
I mean, it wasted a couple of seconds. Shatter catching 2. Pseudovenom on the ground and dead as Nene trying to push in, but he's just gonna get knocked around. The tank duo right now for DKE on fire, pushing and just kill after kill and another stagger.
Bill's been super high charge this entire game. It's really unfortunate for the side of EC that they're not able to kill him. Mills with bubbles, they've just been really good. How he's been cycling them.
And the problem is that was the best place to defend if you're DC. Oh, look at this Wiz waiting for a wall. He just wants to someone in that door. As soon as they move out, there's the wall. But
yeah, but I mean, they know where he's at.
Yeah, he came from the side.
He's gonna come up on those blizzards. He should have it in the next fight. If they can get it off, they should be able to cap it.
Well, right now, DKE with 5 ults, they're just a matter of time before they get a little bit trigger happy. Once again, still grab dragons. Molten Core thrown out onto the point. Doesn't catch anyone quite yet, but it's still such a big presence. Kit having to heal everyone.
Look at the flank that Wiz is doing, trying to kill Jolt. He's just gonna take this high ground. Probably sit up there. He's gonna get picked off fairly easily once they actually know that he's there.
Oh,
there
yeah, there it is.
Here comes the grab.
Grab dragons, and it's gonna get thrown out. Catches 2. Yeah, and it's just a minor second before Nene gets taken down. The kill feed all going in favor of DKE. They get to push even further, and this fight thus far is over. Although,
yeah, they should be able to cap.
What? Okay.
It's a really awkward res. It's just staggering their Reinhardt. I don't know if I would have went for it. However, Jolt's gonna be able to find the kit. Almost like they really wanted the trade there. BC, I don't know. They have to wait for the Reinhardt. I probably wouldn't have gone for the res, because now they should get at the end of the next fight, which is gonna be bad.
And you look at the ultimates. The problem here is you've got Blizzard and Shatter in the waiting arms of DKE. They can drop both of those, and then cycle back to a grab dragons, and that's very scary.
Yes. So I would assume that we're gonna see a Blizzard coming out here to just build grab dragons.
Shatter blocked, but Pseudovenom taken down, rezzed back up.
Another huge dynamite.
Yeah, but Wiz, where are all these kills coming from?
Wiz,
he's just absolutely. And he's taking, look at all the space. He's got 3. He's closing the door off. Where is it? I'm waiting for this wall. Oh no, he doesn't even want to do it. There it is. Block off the bomb. No one gets out. We're gonna cap the point, and you can't even leave spawn.
And that's why you nano null, or I mean Wiz. I mean, Wiz is just so good with his aim.
I mean, that was all right clicks, right? Like, it was just, we were saying, oh, maybe he can play Widow, but why would you play Widow if you could just play Mei? Yeah, play Mei. I'm going to hit headshots anyway.
Just play Mei. Red.
In the chat, I hate Mei. Oh, no.
I mean, doesn't everyone?
I mean, I feel bad for the flex DPSs, right? Because first you go to Braid Jail, then you go to Mei Jail.
You know, I actually enjoyed playing Brig. I'll be honest.
I mean, I did when there was like the super jump and the sick tech like that.
Yeah, yeah, that was fun. But honestly, the way that I like playing Brig in the way that you could just sit in corners and wait for people to go by and you just brawl on them with goats. It was so funny.
You just had to have the proper timing, right? I remember still really the first person to play Brig in the Overwatch League was actually Mickey. And it was just so funny to really see him come out with that. No one really knew what the potential of the hero was, and then all of a sudden you just see, well, okay, you're Genji, you get bashed. You're Orion, you're gonna get bashed through your shield. It was so powerful, but no, not so much.
They eventually changed it. Right now she's in a really good spot. We'll have to see them play a little bit more. She's probably one of the strongest right now.
So, well, let's see. I mean, DKE opting once again for the Ryan Zarya. And they are waiting for a Brawl. Dynamite could be the win con. Just keep pumping in damage and get a Bob.
Yeah, it just amazed me how fast he's able to build his ultimate. It's so dumb. It's so broken.
One sleep already. Does decent damage. And with Nene... Yeah.
Take a little nap. Hold on, guys.
Oh, there's a corner. They're gonna go. They're trying to push very hard on these.
How are they gonna wake him up? He's gonna get frozen, but they're not gonna kill him. The healing from the side of DC is gonna be able to keep him up.
Yeah, now he's waiting at the corner. He's just ready for go time. He's gonna swing in. These walls have been so impactful, but now here's a nano Bob. That was fast. Yeah, no, and he's still up, so he's just dealing damage after damage. The shots are insane, and Wiz going down. That's a high impact member of the team, and now this should be an easy cap for the rest.
Noel's gonna get Nana. Try to turn the fight around, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
You hate to see that, right? The desperation nano that does nothing.
Yeah. Honestly, just puts you down in the ult economy. I mean, they have a lot of ultimates. They should be able to win, but I would have loved to see the nano. Try to nano Reinhardt after you use the shatter into a grab. Try to build it back up. Then you basically use one ult to get another. You know.
It's really funny because DC's kind of in this slow roll gameplay on the attack because they're perfectly willing to sit back, let Jolt do some damage with his dynamite. Pseudovenium can just heal up, and then you get free nano bobs.
Yeah, of course. As long as they don't sleep them.
Which has been a problem. Shatter very aggressive, not going to catch anything.
They're gonna get slept.
Yeah, neither Shatter.
From Null, though.
Neither Shatter does anything. Wiz with these walls is always on point, and that's
you gotta love the off tank bailing out the main tank for that block Shatter. Beautiful bubble.
It happens. I mean, no. As you said it, he is a bit of a specialist on Zarya.
Yes. He's known to be one of the better Zaryas in the league because he can't play D.Va all that well. That's why they have Pichu. But they don't have Pichu right now, so.
Well, you might have been able to eat the blizzard if you had a D.Va now.
Yeah, of course, but it's not gonna matter because they're not gonna find anything.
And that's the benefit of the Zarya. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll throw out the blizzard.
Yeah,
you can't eat it, but
wipe, and that's a huge.
Kill you.
That's a huge dynamite. How does he keep on fighting people?
I don't even know. But
see, that's also the problem. They're not playing D.Va, so they can't eat dynamite. If they were eating dynamite, then they wouldn't see as many bobs as they've been seeing.
Although I wouldn't feel too bad after that fight, right? You got a quick grab dragons, get 5. I think I know who play the game's going to, at least Overwatch sees it. But that doesn't matter. You have to win the game.
It's a huge bomb. They're not gonna be able to get away from that. However, that's gonna be a huge wall coming out from Wiz. Gonna be able to save his entire team. They're right.
Haishan! Huge slam!
Oh my goodness.
Stops the Nano Orion, and he's so low, and
he
gets healing for the rest of the team. He gets to keep himself alive, and the timer ticks away.
I felt that. I felt that entirely for Nini. He got slept, and then then they threw out the blizzard, and then he got shattered. Oh my goodness, I hate to see it.
Yeah, you just get CC'd to hell and back. I guess your spawn room and back. Excuse me.
Yes, of course. TOS, gotta keep it safe.
Well, Kit.
All right, we're gonna see the grab dragon combo gonna come online within the next fight or two. Null needs to build up that ultimate. I would like to see more right clicks going out through that that square.
Yeah, because you have to do damage with it. Zarya ult is one of the lowest natural charging ults in the game, and Jolt using his dynamites. Oh, where's this Bob gonna land? It's gonna land on the top.
So
and,
much poke coming out from Vimy.
yeah, and Jolt just with the flank has 2 kills already.
Tower is gonna get slapped out of the sun, or out of his pin.
Yeah, no, I mean this is all been Jolt. He got the flank, got 3 kills, let out his Bob, and now he has high ground. It's so hard to be contesting an Ashe right now because who are you going to attack with? All right, hope that Wiz hits the right click.
You can't send anyone off, or the only one that you can send is Rinto, and Rinto died pretty early.
Yeah, no, I mean Jolt killed Rinto first.
Yes.
And now, just Dynamite is the welcoming
they
gift.
Just don't have anyone contest them. It's so hard for Bronzo to get those power. Jolt's gonna get slept.
Oh.
Rinto needs to get up there. He
Yeah,
needs
he
to get up
needs
there quick. However, he's gonna get back up.
Oh,
Too much time. He's gonna do the Dynamite. He's gonna fall real low.
He's gonna die to that. So Fimi just in the air with, and he's gonna get taken down, but still the fight going right now. Just back
look
and
at
forth.
Jolt. We're seeing a lot of triple O's in that chat.
All right, well, Hypnosis, he's got our Hypnotoss has a res, and I'm waiting to see
big
where.
Square. They need to take out Aqua. They need to take out Aqua before he can be able to get healed. Aqua's just gonna peel out.
Yeah, he's away. So we're looking at realistically one fight territory. Not even maybe at this point.
Realistically one fight in overtime at least. That's honestly DKE if they can pull out this win, I will really just eat my words and say that they might be better than what everyone's thinking they are.
I mean, they can prove themselves right here and now.
Yes, they can.
Fimi
All they
Jargo.
need is one good fight.
Oh, he's so low. Touch, it just needs a bullet to the head.
They have that grab dragon. If Aqua cannot eat grab, then they lose.
Stop the guy. Find a good position for it. Bob goes out. Yeah, but it's not in a great corner.
So Touch is a little split. He can't peek out due to that Bob.
Shatter.
Shatter block catch. It's gonna be a huge pin. Aishan gonna drop him low.
There's the grab dragons. There's 3 people inside of it, and there goes the dragon. Oh, but there's gonna be 2 kills off of it. But it's gonna be Aqua who takes the main brunt of. Or more members. DC.
He's just gonna turn it around. Fimi and Jolt. The DPS for DC are just so good. It's so hard for them to break through it, especially when they have the Mercy Pocket.
I mean, who can test them? Maybe they're gonna go for this. They've already found Jolt, but no one else is there. Wiz is on for desperation time. Yeah, they're gonna try. Oh, Haishan with the shatter. When's he gonna use it? He can do it, but it's gonna get blocked. Great discipline. Oh, and there's a bigger one. There's a much bigger ult in return.
Bigger barrage.
But that's huge though, because think about it. It's a shatter and a barrage gone.
Fimi with that 4K. Yeah, I mean, it was good contest. They knew they had ults. They needed to get them out, and that's how you do it. You just go and contest the point when it's that close. So it's just gonna be really prone. Honestly, they get one good hold, they win. They'll bring it down to a draw or a win, no matter what.
Yeah,
that's
because
all they need.
if I'm
I don't even
Kruger,
think with 3 on cart. I don't even think with 3 on cart they can make it with time.
yeah, if I'm DKE, I just let this fight happen. I'm not going to try to push. I'm not going to try to be aggressive because the longer you wait,
I would honestly just play really solid heroes like May or Paul or just really solid heroes that can just.
Kit is a huge pick. Touch is desperately trying to keep his tank line alive. Many shots as he can.
They need to just touch cart. They can't let him get exposed. With how they're playing, they're just letting him get there. They might actually be able to take it with time.
Well, there's 30 seconds left. Fimi Jargo is down, but he can't get res. There it is. And No's on point. Oh, Gaishan with 1. And then
huge purple.
That's a huge. Deadeye finds 2. Most supports are gone. Healing is just
that might be enough.
pipe dream right now.
Aqua uses the bomb in desperation. It's not going to find anything. He's just going to be stuck in that dragon. It's going to fall in really quick. Aqua jumping over the shatter as he D-max. Honestly, kind of cool that little parkour.
Oh, it's just a baby diva, and now Haishan's on the ground dead, but he gets to celebrate his victory in the spawn room as DKE pick up their second map.
That's surprising.
I mean, it's a valiant hold, absolutely, because Jolt has done so much work for a double cap, just trying to create space for his team, opening picks, but just every pick doesn't seem to matter because there's always respawns in time. DKE playing very disciplined.
Yes, I mean, honestly, DKE have just found something that clicks for them. They figured out that, you know, we don't care if you're building up balls and bobs every fight, because we don't need to. We don't need to deal with it. We just play them out of sightline, get a nice sleep. As long as they do that, they should be fine.
And they have been. So we go to map 4,
Yes.
and we're looking at double cap facing a loss here. One more map will do it.
Yeah, we're also seeing a possible map 5. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I would assume that we can expect a map 5.
Well, we'll have to see. So
I think with the map advantage of picking the map, they should have enough. And we're gonna see Dorado. Dorado is also in one of the stronger maps of DC, which also I thought Hollywood was too. So it's really interesting.
I mean, Dorado's one of those maps where you can have a lot of really early set strats, especially for point A, right? Because you've got early high ground and just the market phase is ripe for defensive setups. But it can be a nightmare to defend if you don't have control of the choke points.
Yes, and honestly, these choke points on Dorado are probably one of the hardest to attack into, especially most commonly referring to the very first choke right under that little bridge. It's so hard to break that you almost have to go on like a completely opposite rotation by going all the way around just to try to break through it, because it's so hard to just break it through the cart path.
Yeah, it is incredibly difficult sometimes. So we'll have to see. But I mean, what do you want to say from double cap to change it up, because things aren't working right now?
See, I think they just need to play the comp that they're playing better. Like, that's essentially what they need to do. They need to drop the fire, play the Torb. Okay, the Torb. I've seen how they've been playing, and the Torb was honestly working. If they just played it out, waited for ultimates, they probably would have had it. They should have regrouped a little bit better and know how Null's playing. They need to punish him a little bit better, especially with the D.Va. D.Va essentially can counter the Zarya, but it's more of a skill matchup. If your D.Va's not playing up to par with that Zarya, then Zarya is going to win that matchup. However, if your D.Va is really good, your D.Va is just going to win that matchup. That's just how it is. And then also from DKE, I would like to see more of a D.Va. To try to eat more of those dynamites and stop them from getting up so high in the ult economy, because their Ashe is killing them with that dynamite.
I mean, what have we seen any D.Va eat today? Like, there really hasn't been anything.
Nothing. Just the poke damage from Aqua, but that hasn't been enough, obviously, because the DKE's being safe to not throw those grabs in there. He's waiting to bait it out. It's good on Null. It honestly shows how skilled he is on the hero, because it's not hard baiting a D.Va DM. Or, I mean, it's really hard baiting a D.Va DM.
It is. You also have to time it, and once you get towards these higher levels, it can be incredibly difficult because D.Vas get tricky. They turn away. The old 180 trick.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Ready for battle.
But we just haven't seen it. So once again, back to the double projectile. This time, though, the switch up is that they go Ryan Zarya. And
we didn't even talk about this, but they did swap Aqua out for Toast.
That's true, yeah. So now maybe they saw the same thing that we did, which is, okay, maybe we want to change just to get ourselves a change. Something in your heads mentally, plug and play, put in Toast, see how he does in this matchup, because TC just haven't been feeling.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I do think Toast is a little bit better of a Zarya, so they might be planning on playing a Zarya if anything, if this doesn't work, or they just want to see a different change of scenery for the D.Va player, which seems to be the case here.
Well, we have a Genji taken out by.
Fumi gonna find out Rento. It's gonna be a huge pick. They're gonna be able to push through that. They need to break this choke before they can actually get up decent hold.
The problem is that they don't have a hit scan. They have no real way to contest Fimi. He's just going to spray away right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're only real hinting at his touch and kit, and they need to be focusing on healing.
We talked about these choke points, but really, how can contest these choke points? Maybe the sleep can forward, anti-nade, and a wall trying to punish.
Huge wall, gonna find Ninny.
Yeah, Nini goes down, and now where is the rest of this push? Wiz taking some damage of his own, but it's all about Fimi in the skies with his pocket mercy.
Of course, and Fimi's known to be a little bit of a Pharah win trick per se. I don't really want to call him that because he's very skilled on the other heroes, but he does seem to lean towards more of the Pharah. He does take a lot of inspiration from Fleta. Fleta's the whoever. Yeah. Takes a lot of inspiration from Fleta, the Overwatch League player.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Fleta's a great guy to mount in your game after. But either way, we are in pause time.
Yes. So let's talk about what both teams have and what you want to see to try to break or just defend this choke. So Wiz is gonna have the wall and the Blizzard. That should be able to win them in the next fight. The Kit's also gonna have his Nano. Also touch, not an ultimate, but he does have the immortality. Same with the window. So I would like to see that comboed maybe with a fire strike after they use Toast DM or get him on a mech. However, if Jolt sends that backwards, that's gonna be bad news because they have nothing to eat it.
Well, what I'm looking at though is that right now Fimi's on the flank with a barrage. It's 3 a.m. He's in my bedroom. Please help. So he's waiting just, and it looks like that's what their win condition for this next fight's gonna be.
Yep, and there he goes. He's on the flank. They know though.
They see him. He shouldn't be using it, but he's gonna immediately. He's traded though, and he can be res, but Hypnotoss will get out of there, so he's not even gonna
Toast
try
just didn't
for that.
react. They should have been able to save him there. He just didn't react to that barrage. He was able to get the anti-nade off him. Kit was.
Yeah, and now it's all about Null, who has a 99 charge. No, it's because the shatter's huge, but the kill feed all blue. Oh, Null was put on the floor, but it doesn't matter because the rest of his teammates can do the work for him. High Sean with 3.
I don't know why they used Blizzard. Everyone was already down from that shatter. It was almost just a waste. Everyone was able to get out of the Blizzard, and it was just kind of a mess. Honestly, I feel like Wiz kind of threw their next push, or one of their next pushes away, unless he can build it off the Null's grab, which I doubt he will be able to due to Rinto's dragon. Just gonna be able to burn him down if they can actually pull that off. Which if any Diva play has gone into consideration, it's probably not.
Oh,
actually,
there he is! No, got an eat! Yeah, and now with Jolt, he's with 3 kills and a dry kill. Yeah, exactly. Aishan saying, hey, I can do it too! He's got 2 people on the ground with the shatter, and he's already got 2 kills. He's trying to hold. Null is purple. He's going to use his bubble to keep himself alive for just a moment longer, but the valiant effort of Sean isn't enough.
Insane eat, right as I was talking about how he probably wasn't gonna eat it, and he just eats it. Shut up, Hunter.
Oh, Jolt with the deflect on the Kit. Very sick.
Very beautiful.
You love to see it. So first point taken, and now it's all about point B, and Jolt and Fimi have absolute control of the high ground.
So let's see who's gonna be the cart.
You can't do that touch.
I was just gonna sit there on the cart. Honestly, if they can push up, try to take a good position, they should be able to win this fight.
I mean, the problem right now. Oh, okay. Even though you get a kill,
pick, they're gonna res it though. They're not gonna have it. They need to find another pick if they want to try to confirm anything.
Well, Haishan just says, "Hey, maybe we can just capitalize on this." He's gonna block the shatter.
He's not gonna eat that one though. And he's gonna get frozen. It's not gonna be enough. However, the DM's gonna come out to try to save him, but they said we don't even need it.
Yeah, no, they don't even need to. So ultimately, this is going to be a little bit of a delay here for DC.
Yeah. Fimi's just gonna go for a lot of poke. I don't know why though. He doesn't really need to poke anything down. He's just gonna feed their supports ultimates. He already has Barrage. He doesn't need to poke for anything.
Maybe he wants to get hit. Feed his mercy. You know.
Maybe I don't.
Still a bad plan. We'll see. So point now contested.
Ninny nowhere near a shatter.
Oh, another grab, and Jolt slashing and dashing with the nano. And again, we see some return kills, but we'll have to see if they can get anything else. Rinto, 1 HP, taken down, and the cart now is the main focus, as that should be pushing shortly.
Yeah. And honestly, if Toast has that list, you know, Null's already on it twice.
He's making a list. He's
Yeah,
taking
of
grab
course.
twice.
Of course.
So, double cap looking for their second cap. And
Yep, and they have 3 ultimates to do it.
yeah, and a barrage is a very high impact one to do it
Yeah.
with. Not much in the way to defend against it. Oh, look at that
Barrage
solo toast!
too,
He's
instantly.
barely alive. He gets saved and bailed out by Fimi because the barrage is huge.
Rento's gonna be able to find a few headshots up on Fimi. Rento's gonna find Jolt though too. They're gonna res Fimi, so it's not gonna matter. And they're just gonna be able to cap. Also, we did see Null finalist up over to the Diva. What you want to try to counter the pharmacy. So good on him.
Hi, Sean. Is he gonna? Okay, he'll be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, he's out. So, look at this. So Dunning-Kruger have 4, about to be 5 ultimates, and they still have so much time left. So they've got to be very cautious on what they use and make sure not to overcommit.
There's a shadow that gets blocked behind. No, huge blizzard. It's not gonna find anything though. He just throws it on the high ground on accident. Huge pin coming out from Haishan's gonna pin Toast. He's not gonna be able to. He's gonna fall real low, but he's gonna be able to get out and be healed up by the support. The support's just insane.
Yeah, and this is kind of a little bit about what I was worried about. Yeah, hi Sean. Send of the way to the next one, but Wiz Blizzard is a very impactful ultimate. And you look at the other sides, the only thing that they're missing is going to most likely be just Valkyrie. So DC looking strong in this fight.
Yeah, DC definitely have the clear advantage. However, if you look on the side of a DKE, they have some ultimates coming online there themselves.
Oh, Jolts! Absolutely dinked, taken to the head, and now he is gone. Deadeye is ready, and it catches one! How did he catch that? Like, okay. Either way.
Now we're
Another
gonna see
delay.
some excellent defense coming out from DKE. It's what you want to see here.
Toasty, give him some time, he'll be back in his mech. He's got his toys back. So now with the minute left, what do we want to see from DC?
I would assume that we're probably going to see another barrage. Toast needs to be in a better position to try to save him, because the barrage just puts Fibby in such a vulnerable position. Here comes a bomb. He might be able to find one. So
Oh, he got Kit! And there's no mercy there. It can't be res. Nano booster played, and he's in the backline. Both supports are gone. Jolt, who else can he find? He's got a third. Genji's going absolutely insane here.
The last shot on point. They should be able to try to get it closer to the end. But however, it's going to be just be the last fight. They need to take it all right in here.
And it's up to Toasty Toast. He's got a blizzard to eat right now.
Look at Fimi. He has the barrage.
He's just waiting in the wings. He's got a barrage. Wiz has a blizzard, but that can get eaten. He's gonna throw it from behind. It didn't get eaten, so now he's focusing down. Pseudo-Venom is alive. There's gonna be Fimi throwing down the barrage. Kills 3 in favor right now of DC, and they've got control of the point on top of
Null's
it.
gonna be the last one standing.
Haishan's still somehow alive. He's finally
Null's gonna
taking.
get DMAX. It's just Baby. Can the Baby get a desperation 5K? It's not gonna be enough.
No, there's still some stalling potential. Deadeye destroyed, but he got one.
Able to find Fimi.
It's still, actually, that could be huge if they can. Oh no, trickling too much.
Many people.
So, there it
See,
is.
right there, the Baby Diva just has to get a 6K.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like Baby Diva just needs
Get
to
a
turn.
6K.
Yeah, just turn Diva. Just turn Tac Visor on. Like, come on.
Yeah, turn Tech Visor on. Turn, use all your ultimates. Tech Visor, Goo, Barrage. All the ultimates that she just has on cooldown because she's the most overpowered hero in the game. So, honestly, a misplay by Null.
I mean, it's like
GR.
it's like I don't know how people lose with Widow. Like, you get one shots at a hit scan rate. Just click heads, lol.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Moth meta? You're telling me that you couldn't kill a Mercy by clicking her head? Wow.
Yeah, just click her head. It's not that hard.
Goats, just kill the support. Like, I don't even get it. It's okay. So,
Just hit him, lol.
exactly. And, well, look at this. DKE are gonna hit him with the Bastion. So we talked a little bit about this. We haven't seen it come out, but Rindo is the man to pull out the Bastion. But again, they still have time to pull off of the
I mean,
composition.
we're gonna see Jolt's signature Ash. Last time we saw his signature Genji. Yeah, just a lot of signatures. He's really only playing Ash or Genji, and that's what I've seen to work for them. If he's gonna bring out the Torb, interesting pick, I'd say the least. However, they are on the defense, and this is what they've known to make work on this map.
Well, I mean, if you can make it work, nothing is unviable. But you know,
Yes,
you
of
have to
course.
make it work.
Yep. Just like when Hunter breaks out the monkey, everyone thinks he's throwing, and then he pops off.
Exactly.
Just
I
make
mean,
it work for Ed. Just make it work.
Dude, I don't get why people aren't playing Monkey right now.
Yeah,
Again,
just play monkey.
Just play Monkey.
Just play Monkey Lucio.
Yeah, I know, dude. And Soldier's so good. He's like,
headers.
Attackers
I know.
in 30 seconds.
Oh, literal little 3-head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, like
Wiz.
I was playing comp earlier, and people weren't playing Brig. Just play Brig for Ed.
No, well, okay. Are we gonna see this? I mean, we always see the troll swaps in spawn.
Yeah, here he comes. Oh, we're gonna see Wiz on the Widow though. I would assume. Yeah, he's set up for it.
And I like this pick because against Ashe, yes, he has some one-shot potential. Okay, but otherwise, Ashe has such a huge head hitbox. It's like the size of Saturn. So he just needs to find where Jolt's playing.
Huge dynamite coming out on both supports. My casting might be a little lackluster this game because my cat is standing right in front of my screen, so it's very hard to see. However, the dynamite's also got to find another one. I'm always talking to these dynamites that build so much of the ultimate. Look at Jolt's ult chart. It's already at 50%. It's disgusting.
Jolt is like has
It's
in his.
unbalanced.
It is like by him. Barely able to get away his Wiz. He just grapples away. Null is not so lucky. But yeah, look at that. 67% to his ult.
Yeah, and honestly, with the Mercy Pocket, Jolt has the advantage against the Widow duel just because of the one-shot potential and how fast he can get the headshots off. He doesn't need to, he doesn't need to make the quick peeks. And right as I say that, Jolt's gonna fall.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the res. Yeah, so good shot. But the mistake is
Headshot.
cleaned up.
Gonna get doped by both the DPS. They're gonna be forced to drop down as soon as the D.Va goes with the heal.
Now the fight is through the main choke point. Rinto asleep behind the wall, so at the very least.
And here comes a huge shatter. They need to kill Wiz. Wiz is honestly the carry. Null's a high charge. Touch is gonna get on fire. It's not gonna matter.
And no, it's not. There's the team kill bell sounding, and it looks like we're just gonna have to see DKE go back to spawn, regroup, and figure out what they want to do now. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play.
And let's look at the ultimates. I mean, they're gonna swap to the Kree. They're gonna come up on both their tank ultimates, and honestly, that's what they need here.
Yeah, well, Touch is getting ready. Molten Core thrown onto the cart. Yeah, and there's.
It's not gonna matter. There's so much damage up on Haishan. Haishan's gonna use the shatter. It's literally a waste because he doesn't even get it off.
I mean,
that's why Torbjorn is so strong on this map. You set up a turret on an off angle that's really annoying to get to, and then you have the goo, and then you have the overload. All of his cooldowns just say, "Hey, let me hold this choke."
And they really do. And what you've been seeing a lot of, it's like no one from DKE can get past the choke. The best that they've gotten so far was Wiz getting a pick on Widow, and that got rezzed immediately.
And they haven't even got a single grab off this game. They both gotten eaten by Toes, and that's why Null swapped over to D.Va, is because of his grabs getting eaten. It's like, okay, I'm not getting any value from what makes this hero valuable.
Well, they're gonna have to use ults to even get in the door. Yeah, with Wiz being found, Nene's down, so I guess that's the main tank, and this is an opportunity. Push forward. But they got rezzed! He got rezzed from absolutely nowhere. He's gonna be able to get.
Huge pin, however, that's a huge bolt. Just save him. And here comes the immortality coming out.
Oh no, has his graviton. He's waiting.
Does he have bubble?
Yeah, he does have a bubble for himself.
He's gonna drop though. Play by touch. All he had to do was stay inside.
Oh no, finding kill after kill, but it's not going to be enough because the rest of DKE cannot back him up. There's 4 people here just waiting. Jolt taking a quick icicle to the head, and he's going to hold down the choke point with some support from the rest of his team.
Yeah, and I mean, just watching this defense, I can expect a map 5. It's really interesting to see how everyone's playing it. And the huge dynamite hour, it's not going to matter because he already has Bob. He's been saving it. They need to just throw it out. Here comes.
Nene's in trouble, and he's going to get taken down with the Graviton Surge thrown out too. Look at how hot this!
The ultimate of Fimi. Very sad. Had to see it. Hate to see it.
They are, but they still have 2 kills and a shatter, so Kruger is just pressing Q. But like literally, it was just Q, and then Q, and then Q, and that's what ultimately led to this push. Yes, they did use literally everything, but in terms, but they needed to win the fight. They had to.
They had to, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would have tried to win it like that. I would have probably waited after the grab dragon, see what you could have done. Also, I probably would have also went for a bigger grab than just the torp. But it's what had it. What happened? I would assume that probably could be just phase. Another huge dynamite. Oh, another huge fire spike too. He's gonna be able to fight Kit. They need to take the point presence right now. Try to hold him in their spawn. I would assume that that's what they're gonna try to do because they have been playing very aggressive recently.
Well, I mean, if you're DKE, the problem now is that you lost the card, and the card is a very good source of healing and cover, especially when you don't have many great ways to deal with Jolt up on the high ground.
They're just gonna give it up. They honestly, I would like to see them hold that closer corner. That gives Jolt a little bit better of a sight line because it's gonna be able to force him back.
Yeah, Molten Core on the ground. No one really cut in it, so it's just going to be a slight delay. But oh, look at this! They're gonna have to use a nano onto Nene.
It's not a huge shatter though. It's gonna find Null. The counter pin on the Gold Reinhardt's.
Nene is trying to get so aggressive very quickly. He's at 100.
A wall almost catches him
back up.
Here comes it's not gonna matter because the Nana. The Nana's just gonna drop him really quick.
And that's painful.
That was a huge anti. You denied all that 300 HP of healing that you get.
And honestly, it was, but he's still somehow alive. So it's not necessarily a great situation now for Dunning-Kruger effect or ultimate to use, but they've got 5 in their pocket right now.
They have to win 3 fights in a minute.
Well, they're gonna go to overtime, and well, they're gonna have to go even further to
Jolt with that cheeky 3K, 4K. Actually, Bob's gonna be able to help him out. And Fimi's gonna find the rest.
Wait, so Jolt got 2 kills, Fimi got 2 kills, and Bob got 2 kills, right?
Yep, of course.
Bob is his own independent man.
Yes, and honestly, with how often we've been seeing him in this game, he is essentially another man to the team.
Dude, if he were, if Jolt were playing for the Valiant, they would retire Bob's jersey because he's been the MVP.
Of course.
So here they go. Null throwing up the grab, very aggressive. Yeah, and they've got the kills. They can't use anything else here. They've got to hold on to the Blizzard. And they won't.
Alright, now if you're DC, all you have to do is win 1 fight, and you have 5 ultimates to do it. Actually, the only thing you don't have is that Bob, and we're probably gonna see it pretty soon, anyways. So it's not gonna matter. So essentially, you do have 6 ultimates. Here come the window. They need to try to take the space while they can. Whoa. They're not gonna be able to eat that Blizzard. Nini is gonna take so much damage. However, that's gonna be a huge bomb.
Oh, catches 2 in the back. Rinto and Null down and out of the fight, and
here comes the
clean up.
They didn't communicate that lamp. Here we go to map 5.
Yep, we're playing. We'll sit there.
They just didn't communicate that lamp. You saw everyone just run out of it, and that's why they were able to get two picks out of it. It's very interesting. You saw the Baptiste just kind of threw it down, and everyone just ran out of it because they didn't know it was going down. So the communication is very lacking on the side of DKE.
Yeah, I'm sitting with the VM in chat, so we'll see here. Nene just absolutely cleaning up.
Yes, there's no love from the side of DC.
Absolutely none. So we go to a map 5. We're going to a control point, and well, we'll have to see because I believe it's not Oasis. It's
It is Oasis.
Oasis is the 6th map. I'm pretty dang sure. It's weird because this is okay. My bad. All right, we do go to Oasis, and well, it is a far map, and Ash does quite well there. So, because City Center quite good for both characters. Really, it's only University where you see where Far is unviable, and even then, you can play it.
Yeah, and right here, I would say that DKE does have the clear advantage, being the only team in this game to actually have gone to a map 5 before, if I believe so, right? DC has never gone to a map 5?
Not that I'm aware of.
Zachary, can you confirm? All right, well,
Okay.
if
Well-
only there was a way to check.
Oh, well, it's okay, because I can guarantee you that Double Cap has gone to a map 5 because they are in a map 5.
Yeah, well, man. I mean, that's the first for everything. But DKE did play this map last week in their map 6 victory, so I would assume that they do have the clear advantage, and I would assume that DKE might be able to pull out their second win. So back-to-back wins, hopefully coming out from the side of DKE, and honestly, you want to see it.
Yeah, you do really want to see it, but they still have to make it work. Facing down Double Cap, and despite how heavily favored they were, it's gotten extremely close.
Yeah. All right, and after looking, they have not. They have not gone to a map 5.
All right, well, let's see if they can keep themselves together. Double Cap, that is. Make sure that mentally they're okay. Don't get boomed.
Yeah, they have not gone the distance, and this would be the first time, so we'd be really going to see how much they've been actually practicing and see who actually has played the long grind sessions, which I would assume everyone has, but not everyone likes to play those long grind sessions, so we'll really see who has the stamina to keep it up.
Yeah, so Rinter now on Reaper. We haven't seen a lot of it in either games, so...
Yes. And my cat's trying to give up some callouts of his own, so... You guys hear him? He's casting.
He's casting? The casting cat?
Yes, the casting cat. Nini and the DC are going to often take the high ground. They're going to be able to get there first, and they're going to force him onto the stairs, and he's just going to be stuck. Wiz is going to find an off angle, but he's not going to be able to find anything.
And now he's got to get saved. Immortality field there. Just
Immortality field goes out. He's going to find Jolt.
That was spicy!
Res, however, is just going to go res. They have no stun up there.
The thing is that there is some time. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to take advantage of the res time and focus down near. And the toss away.
I think honestly DKE is starting to win just because of the lack of healing.
Well, now Jolt has the high ground and they're getting Toasty finally taken down, but Jolt throwing himself onto the point, trying to deal damage into. And now he's back, but with the immense amount of damage.
Still alive though. Jolt's gonna be able to find 2, and I honestly is shocked that they were able to turn it around. Jolt finds 3 actually. That res is proving very good. That res is able to turn that fight around. That's why you love to see the Mercy, and it just makes the game so much better. With that res. Hopefully you can tell the sarcasm in my voice because he's such a good hero.
I mean, Wiz had to have some insane shots to kill Jolt. And it was just kind of just destroyed. So now Jolt is back. He's got a bob and he's ready to drop it. And
whenever a little split, Kit's a little split off, the DM's gonna come out to try to save him though. And a little bit of an awkward rotation. I would like to probably just see them get on the point. No points, but here comes 2 ultimates though. Shatter and the barrage. And the barrage is just huge. There's so much damage.
Oh man,
that damage boost.
The barrage was just pure genocide as Fimi comes back to his team hero.
They used Bob the fight before. Like they have essentially nothing that can really win them a fight except for that. Except for Fimi already being back at 40% of his ult charge. If Hypnosis can keep him up, pocket him, they might be able to get barrage again.
Yeah, Hypnosis.
Another huge pick from Fimi. I saw the direct come out. That huge direct.
Like, what do you even do against this? Because Fimi is just absolutely dominating.
Yeah, I mean, they
attempt
need
to counter.
They need a strong hit scan. Honestly, I wouldn't mind them even going double hit scan. They do have Widow. There they go.
Yeah, but even if he gets a kill here, it's just gonna get rezzed immediately. Problem is, he doesn't have many great sight lines.
I mean, I would like them to try to push onto one of the tanks with the Mercy pocket. They do have a.
Oh, Wiz with an angle.
On the tanks. Here comes a huge shatter. It's going to be able to find 3. It's going to be able to pick anyone off, though. No, it's not. Mercy's going to fly up in the air, but she's antsy. Here comes the Valkyrie and a bomb. The bomb is not going to find anything, though. Wiz with
1 kill.
Toast with Maybe
Can he
Evo
find
will
another?
next.
Oh no, he's not. It's just a res to bring
Wiz
Toasty
finds
back
two, but
up.
It's gonna be too late.
No, maybe they can bring this back. It's possible. What else can Wiz find? He's got a diva and to
It's
find
just-
Mercy right now. She's an half health. Hypnotoss will fly away.
It's not
And
gonna
now,
matter.
no, it's not gonna matter at all. Toasty, he would teabag if he could, but instead he's just gonna be him on the ground. Knowles gonna have to regroup with the rest of his team. They'll have to take a mental
Okay,
break and
now,
go.
now, do you think that we go to a third point, or do you think their dreams just gonna end here?
I don't know. The problem is that it's just been so much Pharah dominance that you
Now-
have to be able to deal it.
Yeah, and this is best case scenario for the side of DC. They're able to run the far out again. However, we did see on the first control where they did lose the first point, and control is very hard. Probably one of the hardest game modes for how simple it is. You know, you got to be able to hold it because essentially you only get 3 fights a map, right? If you know from 0 to 99, you essentially only get three fights. It's hard. The map's probably the hardest.
Yeah, you can get dominated very quickly. You lose that first fight, and now you're down in ultimates, and then you have to win another fight after that. So you have to have an uphill battle, and it's all up right now to whoever on DKE can find the first pick. You've got Wiz playing Tracer. And
Interesting. Kid's gonna be
Kid-
able to fight Seb. That's a huge pick. That might be able to win them the fight. Gotta wait for that point to unlock. Wiz,
And that's-
why he's on Tracer.
That's exactly why he's in Tracer. And yeah, if Mercy, you can only res one of them. Haishan taking down his counterpart, and so Jolt is back, but
yes, though.
yeah, but what can he do? It's Genji. He has to deal with actual hit skins, and if he gets focused for just a
Yes, of course. I mean, Jolt's Genji's good, but I don't think it's that good. Let's be honest.
well, I mean, maybe he can make it work. We've seen a couple
Alright,
of
Null's gonna close in on that bomb. He should have it for this next fight, and that should be able to get good if they can go for it. Oh, never mind. It was just a
no.
remake. I'm
He
pretty
was
sure.
streaming like that. It's okay. Now, Jolt in the backline, flying around, but he's gonna get caught out. Rinto doing a great job under shutting
that
Jolt
pharmacy
down.
that just has a nice off angle. They can try to get some picks. That's gonna be a huge shatter.
Ooh.
They should be able to win that fight off of that Ninny with the nano just swinging away.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's a
they
huge stick coming out from Wiz. You being able to stick that Mercy. They might be able to turn around, but it's not gonna happen.
No, I don't think that they can fight this. And the problem is now is if you look at it, DC has a Barrage, a Blade, Valkyrie, and
Yeah.
Bomb all coming up, and each ult is very impactful. You just need one Barrage or one Blade to...
Now you gotta think on the side of DKE. I mean, they got their first win last week, so the pressure might be getting to them because it's the second map 5 in 2 games in a row. It's very hard to do. So the nerves might be getting to them, thinking that their win is so close, but yet so far.
All right, here's the bomb from Null.
Coming out, might be able to
It's
get
a
a
miracle
pick.
bomb.
Not gonna find anything though.
Oh no, but Rinto with the first pick on Defimi, they need to make sure that...
That's a huge pick. That's what they need.
Yeah, and no res quite
Shatter
yet,
up
but...
on underneath. They need a kill
Ooh.
fast.
And that's exactly what they do. Headshot onto... Kill. It's 41% for DC, but that's where their timer will stop for now.
Yes, and I promise I don't have coronavirus. Okay, I'm just eating crackers, and so you know.
Man, salty crackers. Sometimes
Pita chips. Okay, so they're, you know, I don't know what they are. Crackers and chips. Who cares?
it's more bread, you know, like.
I don't know what they classify it as.
Ooh. And Wiz taking a loaf of a rocket to the face.
Well, it's gonna be able to heal up that pharmacy with that barrage. It's gonna be very hard. The break here.
Oh,
Here
he
Rinto
shut
be able
down
to dominate.
Rinto.
That's what they need. That might be able to win the point. In theory, they should only need to win this fight.
And he catches the Mercy too. What is that? Rinto.
Stagger picks are coming out of the Rinto with a huge. He's popping off. Holy crap! A huge picks coming out.
And he's finding more. Like, he's got 4 kills, and now he's forced out a mech,
Oh,
and then he
yeah,
gets the
that's
baby diva, and...
5K.
Alright, Rinto can never switch off of McCree again, even if he's banned. Oh, aggressive play from High Shot, catches Hypnotoss, that's a major member, and
And that fight's gone.
We're
Like I
going
said, it
to...
was just the point
We're going to
three,
third point. That's just it, third point.
Now who do you think has the advantage here?
I mean, I'm now scared of Rinto. Rinto is, like, in my nightmares.
I would assume that
Ready for battle.
like I said, just because the fact that DKE have played this map before last week, they're the only team that's played it, as opposed to Fimi. You know, Fimi's the only one who was there played Oasis on that team.
But I mean,
so you gotta
Go ahead.
assume that DKE should have a you know, fairly easy time taking this, because Fimi had to swap off the Pharah because this Pharah is not strong here, especially with Rento on that McCree. His McCree's really been popping that last point. So hopefully you try to ride their momentum. If you look at Wiz, he's going on that nice flank. See what he can do on that.
yeah. So they're gonna go for it. Wiz
They're
again.
gonna take an
doing so much.
early point hold.
Ooh.
Rento's just gonna get shut down by that wall. He's not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah, and now they can't.
That
Now the
shield's
entire.
gonna drop really early. They only Rento will be saving him right now. Rento, Nini with an awkward pin right into Rento's stun, and that's gonna be first point. Look at Sev in that kill feed, really showing what those support players can do.
Well, I mean, it's so hard because once Wiz goes down, you lose a lot of your presence because he's such a distraction. He forces you to pay attention to him, but you get a quick
Yes,
ice
of
go to
course.
the head, he's gone. Now you can focus on the rest of the team and play it out. 5v6. So Wiz now
They're
back,
taking
swapping back to
this
May.
little thing. Look at the flank coming out from Joel. Is he gonna be able to find anything? No, he's just gonna force that nade out, and that's gonna be so important. Then he's gonna fall to sleep. It's not gonna matter. They're gonna wake him up instantly. Fimi with a nice little trade on, or nice little kill on Wiz. This should be the fight one for DC.
But they're
What
still
they need here,
staying.
They're gonna have both tank ultimates. They're closing in on a lot of ultimates. I would have liked to see a shatter come out here if they need it, but it doesn't look like they will. It's like they're just gonna opt to just
Jolts.
kind of go back. Jolt's gonna find out really low, but he's just gonna get saved by his break. I've been waiting all day to see the break because the break, you know, it's very playmaker-esque. You know, the amount of plays you can make with break, especially with the lack here of Lucio.
Yeah,
Not
and they've got
able
a
to
rally
get
ready.
away.
Shatter doesn't.
Shatter gonna
Look
find
at
Wiz,
this.
but it's
4 ults used for. They just want to win this fight. They think that if they just win this fight, that's all it'll take.
Yeah,
And-
it's very awkward. It's almost like they didn't communicate it at all, and that's what it feels like. If they communicated a little bit easier, they probably would have been able to save that blizzard or that rally, because that basically killed their ult economy right there.
So here's the problem, right? So you're coming back now. DKE has they have a grab, and they're gonna go into a blizzard too.
Yeah.
So
they're
worst
probably
case
gonna dump it
scenario.
all out. Here comes. They need to eat it. And here comes.
Oh, he got eaten! It did get eaten! Toasty with another one. He's far bomb catches Wiz, but NA get down. Haishan with 2. He's taking down the supports and the break. He's got everyone.
That might be their point there. It's honestly what they need there. Will anyone try to go on a little flank, try to stay there for a little bit? All
This
we
may
need
be a
to do is
re-engage.
one fight.
Jolt's behind and no one sees him, but the rest of his team is just not there.
Yeah,
He's gonna get
breakouts, and here comes the
stunned.
stun.
Yeah, taken down. So a little bit of a stall, but it's 99. So they just DC needs one fight. All it is.
Yes. However, Fimi is closing up on that blizzard, which is honestly what you needed. Basically, the fight before. It was a huge E coming out. However, Wiz does have his blizzard too, so I would just expect a mirror blizzard to try to just counter each other. Whatever blizzard gets eaten, and either blizzards are getting eaten here.
There's the
Throw
blizzard.
essentially on top
Oh,
of
much
each other.
more
Both
powerful
combined
for the
too.
side of. Jolt has 2 with the Deadeye. Now it's traded back even, but the return and follow-up from Blizzard is just too strong. Trades all after that
And
go in
this
favor
is
of DK.
where it gets interesting. If like no ultimates, the ult economy is essentially reset. You have 3 ultimates on the side of DKE. So I would assume that DKE should be able to win at least one more fight. I would want DC to just go in as a dry push, try to build up some ultimates for that final fight, which is where we see most teams either fail or win.
Well, this could be their last fight, and Jolt coming in. There's a shatter, catches a few, but Rinto taking down Jolt. That's the first pick. Now Rinto again in the backline. He's free to do damage as he pleases. No falling. With Nene down and dead, this
And we
could
can expect this
spell
to go to
disaster.
99. Yeah, so
No.
they're gonna go all the way to 99 to prop this.
Yeah, but
and
this
now
is
they
this is
use that
85%. If they can get one more kill, then this is just desperation time. And in fact, it is already.
Yeah,
What is there?
they get one more pick.
He's got a blizzard. That's gonna be huge. Here's the shatter. Can he find anyone? He's putting Finny against the wall. Now, Rinto with one back. Then a bomb throwing out. Catches two. That could be it. Poke. Big bomb in return. Just a Brig and a D.Va left on point against the tanks. They've got to survive. Who are they gonna focus? They're focusing down D.Va. And D.Va's going into the wall, but no, can't even get back. DKE, they could have done it. Here comes back.
Vimy comes the recall.
He wants to get in.
Real low. Nate's gonna find high shot though.
Oh,
That might be what they need. They might
that could be. Nini's so low.
He's getting healed.
He's getting pocketed again and again. But the rest of DC is back.
He's gonna drop.
Was this here? He's able to take one. He doesn't have a res, or he can't recall. And I think that might be it. That's gonna be the cap, and it's over. Somehow, on the 11th hour, double cap will win out. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
That's so rough.
That was extremely close.
Play of the game.
Oh. Extremely rough. I mean, that's as close as you can get it, right? At last fight, I thought that DKE had done it. I really did. They had the kills, it's just the return. Coming back, Fimi was able to do it with the rest of his team, and... well, that's a GG. So, who are we going for the interview? Who are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I gotta go to my next game in a few minutes. Actually, no, I don't. I have 24 minutes. I would have. Let's give it to Jolt.
Yeah, I'd either go Jolt or I'd go Toasty. One of the two.
Yeah, let's do Toasty. Let's do Toasty.
Yeah, we'll do Toasty.
Toasty kind of clutch.
Yeah.
I don't have power to move people.
Ugh. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sir.
So, that was as close as it could get.
Yeah, I was legit like, you know, like my heart was literally racing. I don't even know why. It's like this is like a fun league and all, but I was like so stressed out. I was just like wait, it was such a stressful game. And honestly, DK they played it really well, especially like during like this not especially, but during like the whole match they did amazing. Like they were able to take two maps. They took it all the way. So they're definitely making progress, and I feel like that DK they're definitely improving. I think they're going to be a better team in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, and I think honestly, if those grabs didn't get eaten by you, then they probably would have won. There was a real game-changing move of eating three grabs.
Yeah, that's what I counted.
Yeah, actually, on the Dorado, right? So basically, Jolt he was like, okay, when I use Nano Blade, make sure you just DM Bazaar. Like he basically just told me that every single time. So, yeah.
So what was your mindset coming into Dorado? Because you're subbed in, into Dorado because you're subbed in, and you've just seen your teammate really kind of falter to Null's grabs. What was your mindset going in?
My mindset, I basically because Plat he told me, okay, so make sure just ult track Null, just like basically tunnel vision, like just ult track, because because basically his grabs, because like the grab dragon, that was basically what was like losing us fights, like before. So so basically I was kind of just like hard focusing on Null, right? I kept like good tracking of his ult, because it's like no matter what they were like, because like no matter how fast Jolt built up a Nano Blade, I always just assumed that I know how to grab any. So basically, all I was thinking is, okay, all I was thinking of is just eating grabs, because that was DK's main win condition. It was just grab dragon. So
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When I play D.Va, I only focused on eating ultimates too.
I mean, She sometimes feel like she doesn't do a lot of damage, right? You have to hit like perfect shots to do anything viable. But
Yeah.
Grav's easy to eat. Lol,
True.
not really. So map 5. After you win in a very dominant fashion towards city center, you go to gardens. Or sorry, excuse me, take that back. Effectively, you end up on university as your third point. You're on the very last fight. It's you and Brig. And you die.
Yeah.
How's the team comps? And what did you expect?
Oh,
After you died.
okay, so after I died, right? Basically, it was just a complete mess, to put it simply. But basically, we were all target calling the Rhine because we were just like, yeah, let's just make sure we kill the Rhine first. So basically, we were basically just all shouting to kill the Rhine, along with, like me and some other people, basically just being like, oh my god, this is so stressful in the middle of it. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely some clutch plays from like the DPS and especially from Ninny, because I don't know. I feel like we, especially on that last fight.
Yeah,
they
no,
were able
the
to fuck it
support
up.
the supports were able to keep him up. Then he dropped real low. He was almost like 10 health.
Yeah, he should have died. I have no idea how he
Yeah,
did.
he was literally like a melee. Like if anyone just went in there and just punched him, his Jiao, he would have died.
Yeah, Wiz did eventually, but so any shout outs you want to make?
The main shout out is definitely Jolt, especially on Ash and Genji. He definitely, especially on Hollywood, he basically hard carried, like not. Like it was good performances from everybody, but definitely Jolt. He was building up bombs like bobs in a, like a.
Yeah.
Yeah. He, he was getting good picks off like most of the time. So. Yeah, I feel like Jolt was definitely the carrier there.
All right. Well, you have any other comments? Front? Hunter King 27? Hunter 27?
No, honestly, it was a lot closer than
Yeah.
what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a speed run of DC. But no.
Right.
Yeah, like me myself, I honestly expected it to be 3-0.
Yeah, they put up a really good fight.
Yeah, and DK.
So hats off to them.
Yeah, they performed amazing. So I'm pretty sure they're definitely gonna win a couple more games in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming, and I think we'll send you off. That we close out the game. DC double cap, take it 3-2 over the Dunning-Kruger effect, and in a nail biter of a game.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.